Alexander and the Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. I'm reviewing this movie because apparently there's a sequel to this coming out, which is very strange. It's a Disney Plus film. I want to review this one. Mostly because this movie is a special movie in an odd way. So I should say I've never read the book with this movie, but it's based on a children's book. The title has to be that. I'm sure the filmmakers behind this movie probably didn't want to name it that. This is what they had to roll with. But this movie came out in 2015. It's probably a Disney movie none of you guys have ever seen. In fact, I forgot when this movie came out. It said 2015, which is crazy. I thought this movie came out like 2010. But I think what's fun about talking about this movie to me and why it's special is this is the era of Disney movies I wish we could go back to. Where all Disney's live action department does now is just live action remakes of their animated stuff. And then maybe like a theme park adaptation in there somewhere or something like that. Like last year we had a Haunted Mansion. A few years ago we had Tomorrowland, stuff like that. But most of the time it's been live action remakes. Where Disney used to make movies like this, which were mid-budget tier movies. They didn't have high budgets and okay budgets, right? They weren't like cheap movies, but they had fine enough budgets, and they were for families, and they were for an enjoyable movie. And they weren't great movies. Like, this is not a great movie. I'm not here to tell you that. But they're a fun movie that if you grew up with it, it sticks with you. You have that nostalgia, and you just kind of enjoy it. Like me, I have the nostalgia for this movie. I think me and my family, we saw it at Dollar Theater. We enjoyed this. We bought this on Blu-ray, watched it a couple times. Of course, I bought my own copy later on so I could do this review. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of what I miss from Disney, and I hope that with the Freakier Friday coming out, God, I couldn't say that. Maybe we can. It shows Disney that there's interest in this kind of style of movies again. I hear there's rumors of Princess Diaries 3, but even then, it's just like that's just sequels to older Disney movies, right? I want them to get back to the mid-budget tier Disney movies like this that you can watch with your family and have a good time. I mean, this is part of the reason why Disney had such a cornerstone over family entertainment. It wasn't just their animated stuff, which yes, they were the only ones dominated that field for so long, but they also had great like live action movies like Mary Poppins and other movies. And this to me, I watched this movie, and this movie feels like a '90s movie or early 2000s movie, family movie. Oddly, it was made in 2015. I don't know, but yeah, it's a really enjoyable movie. If you've never seen this movie, basically the plot of this movie is that like this kid has horrible luck, and he wishes that his family could share in his horrible luck. So the rest of the day is his family going through this just epic disaster of shit that they go through. I mean, you can kind of just see by the cover there, and then they kind of grow together as a family. It's a fun movie. Steve Carell's the dad in it, and he's always good, and he's clearly giving it his all in this movie. Jennifer Gardner's really fun as the mom. The rest of the cast, they're all kids, but they do a good enough job. It's a pretty fun movie that if you like family movies and, you're kind of one of those people who doesn't just like to show your kids animated movies all the time, because you do have to kind of move in some live action movies there. This is a good one. I really enjoy it, and I recommend it. Donald Glover also has a cameo in this movie, which is pretty cool. He's like a game designer. Pretty cool stuff. Recommend this one. Let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.